Yeah, so I need to copy the rest from here. Tag, optional, but I can. Okay, so here you go. Setup, build, punchline. At this point, suddenly she's an obedient. Yeah, not suddenly. It looks like she's an obedient angel. She pees, grabs my hand, and says, "Let's go dance," which means let's go watch TikTok style dog videos on YouTube. Punchline. At this point, I realize she's not learning manners. At this point, we realize she's not learning manners. She's optimizing the likelihood of screen time. And she's A/B testing our parenting models. By running an A/B testing. And we're both filling the QA. And that's good. Okay, that's great. So let's try another one. Okay. Pick 4 punchlines. She doesn't play with toys. She updates world models. She exploring destruction. I don't have a... Why? It's funny. Her model of quiet time. Because some just doesn't resonate with me, so it's hard to make it work. Okay. So let me record the prompts that I just used. And this is a way actually to put to do prompt library prompts. So you can just put it out prompts. How do I change the premises for distro but keep the same punchline? And then you copy the thing. Then second here, okay, if I say, let's say if I want to tell this, how do I put it in a 30-second joke? So the second one, so first, second prompt. Just to pick one. And then third, continue to add more comments. And this is something you just do it yourself. All right, so let's redo another one. For some reason, just for my own reason, I cannot use this I cannot use others that I don't dislike. It's more because it doesn't resonate with me that I cannot judge. I cannot judge if it's funny or not, or at least, So because I don't have the story to give comments on it, so I'm gonna use what I like. All right, so feel free to try it out. Nap toy chaos. She's cleaning up, but somehow every toy ends up on the floor again. It's true. Nap time premise. I tell her it's nap time. She nods, lies down for 5 seconds, and sings the ABC song at full volume. Meditation premise. I put on a calm ground music, and she starts drumming on her sippy cup. Yeah, that's true. I'm in a meeting, she whispers, be quiet. Then starts narrating a Peppa. Okay, so I think this one is so where's the prompt? Let's copy the second prompt. And let it write. Sometimes I don't remember anything, but it's gonna make me remember something. So the other day I tried to introduce my toddler to quiet time. I put on calm background music, birds chirping, ocean waves, the whole mindfulness package. She nods, real serious, like she's entering a monologue. She does this shh. 10 seconds later, bam, 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 she's drumming on her sippy cup like she's headlining Coachella. I'm just standing there like, her model of quiet time really needs more data. How it works? No, I don't know. Well, it's more... Okay, I feel like using another one that I like. Because he's just minimizing by maximizing mine. I would like to add this, but it's the same principle. It's bedtime. I want her to be quiet and try to lay down and not be excited. And then she's just proposing to go out play in the middle of the night. See? So I tried this new parenting method. Calm background music, mindfulness vibes, the whole thing. I'm thinking maybe she'll finally understand quiet time. 10 seconds later, she's drumming her model. And honestly, best time, no better. No, it's not 30 seconds every night. I expect calm, start a rave. Let's lay down. She stays. She says, let's go outside at this point. Prediction error isn't a theory. It's our entire bedtime routine. Yeah, it's funny, but not. Yeah, it works. But joke too. Bedtime. So now I need to pause and think about what should I present. I'm not just gonna read this script. So changing premises. Okay, let it analyze how this one changed the premises, because I need to definitely analyze it. Open a new tab. Forget about cross chat memories here. Analyze which is premise and how it was changed using the same punchline here. Okay, core premise. Best situation, a toddler interacting with two agents, grandma and parent, under different rules for screen access. Frame. The narrator treats ordinary toddler behavior as a machine learning experiment. Build. How the premise is expanded. Two training experiments, environmental A, environment B, the mom, contingent screen time, must start by setting, consistent rule, shift of expectation. The child learns the pattern and generalizes across contexts, a classic RL pattern. The parent thinks she's teaching manners, but the build reveals that she's really learning system contingencies. Premise change relative to. So original conceptual punchline. She's optimizing the likelihood of screen time. Usually the setup might have been kid cleverly follows one trick to get more screen time. Change the premise here, expand to multi-agent RL, introduce the A/B testing metaphor, added QA failure. So instead of kid just find the trick, the new premise becomes kid scientifically iterates between adults and as test continues. Why it works, comedic. So basically, there's number one premise, toddler parent interaction. Another premise, RL experiment parody. Build evidence through behavior. Punchline, ironic review. Change from prior version, adds multi-agent, A/B testing structure. Okay. And then how do I say? So the punchline here. So the punchline here is that the kid, the toddler, is optimizing screen time all the time. And you feel like she's learning manners. That's true. She's politely sneaking out, Grandma! And Grandma's, yeah, you're back, or you get up. Yeah. You think she's caring about everyone, but no, she's just like, yeah, got screen time. Or I don't know. So yeah, that's the punchline. Punchline is you think blah blah, but she's actually doing blah blah, and then it says language crossover. Escalation starts plausible, ends absurdly technical. A/B testing QA. Shift of expectation. The parent thinks that she's teaching manners, but the build reveals she's really learning system contingencies. What's system contingency? Can sound abstract, but system contingencies are unexpected events or conditions that can affect how a system works. Things the system must be prepared to handle, even if they are not part of its normal operation. They are the what ifs. What if something breaks, fails, or changes suddenly? In engineering or IT, backup plans build contingencies in case. Business, unexpected events that disrupt normal workflows. Okay. Original conceptual punchline. The setup. What's a setup again? I'm too old to remember everything. Setup. Normal expectation. The normal expectation, kid clearly follows one trick to get more screen time. I feel like she does. Okay, we can stop.